Godzilla Minus One is directed by Takashi Yamazaki, starring, Minami Hamabe, Ryunosuke Kamiki, Sakura Ando, Kara Onkuse Sasaki, Munetaka Aoki, Yuki Yamada, and Hidetaka, and Michael Arias. And so, this movie is another Godzilla film in the series of Japanese Godzilla films. I think this is in the same series as the Godzilla films going all the way back to the 50s. But anyway, I myself haven't seen that many Godzilla films. Let's see, I've seen the one that came out in 1998, the Hollywood blockbuster one. The one in 2014 with Bryan Cranston. I saw Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, after seeing this movie, this one is definitely by far the best Godzilla movie I've seen out of all of them. The only one that comes close is the one that came out in 2014, and I'll explain why. So what makes this movie great is that it is focused on the more emotional human side of the story. I mean, there is plenty of Godzilla fight scenes in it and lots of destruction as always, but it is definitely focused around the life of Kiyoshi, which is played by Ryunosuke Kamiki, and the sort of family that he finds after his losses and regrets from World War II. There, he finds this lady called Noriko, and there's this child actor in it too who'd actually gave a really good performance as well, that I can't find her in the cast. Forgive me for looking at my phone. It's hard pronouncing all of the Japanese names. But anyway, I did really enjoy just how emotional this story got, just how well established and well thought out the characters were, and their plights and their troubles and their struggles, because it kind of puts the movie in a more grounded state and makes the Godzilla destruction scenes feel all the more threatening and also entertaining when the characters fight back. So Godzilla in this movie is basically just nothing but a monster. I mean, Godzilla's evil in this movie. He's just the evil monster that just come to like ruin everyone's lives, and that's really all there is to it. It's not like the Godzilla in like the 2014 movie, where it was kind of like focuses more was kind of like this force of nature that was neither good nor evil. He was just there to like restore the balance to everything, and he didn't really care or was unaware of all of the human lives that were being lost in the process. He was just kind of just doing his thing. And he is doing his thing in this movie as always, but there is really no rhyme or reason or logic behind why Godzilla is doing these things. Godzilla is just evil, and that's basically that. But the way they did the fighting scenes and all the destruction scenes were actually very incredible and very well directed and very well shot and very well edited. There's no shaky cam at all in this movie. It's all clear, open shots of just Godzilla wreaking havoc on 1946 Tokyo, and there are definitely some really crowd-pleasing sequences and some really good shots of Godzilla just wrecking shit everywhere, which is great. The only thing that I complain about is that the iconic original Godzilla scream that every Godzilla fan knows is not present in this movie. It's kind of just like a more generic loud roar instead of the one that you're used to. That's a very tiny complaint on the whole surface of things, but overall I did really love this movie's story. I loved the characters. I liked the way Godzilla was presented in this movie. Also like the way he charged up his tail was very detailed and very epic and very well done. The CGI work on Godzilla was incredible. Everything looked very believable and very realistic. Everything was entertaining. The performances were stellar. If you're a Godzilla fan, you definitely owe yourself to see this movie in a theatre, because it's really, really that good. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It's basically the perfect Godzilla movie that you've been waiting for. It definitely satisfied me, and I thought it was incredible. So what are you waiting for? Go see it.